I interviewed for Duke Medical School. And here I am 1 year and 1 day later as a student. What's up, you guys? Rex here. And so today is October 1st. It's a Thursday. And so I am just leaving campus, and the only reason I was on campus was to quickly exchange my laptop for I had the loaner and get my laptop back because it was having this software issue, which was resolved, thankfully. Great IT people, all that stuff. But I'm making this video because it really struck me, and I don't know if this was the first time, because I definitely had gone by to drop my laptop off, but I walked by the conference room and area that was sort of like the home base for my interview day, and that's the first time I've really been in that area. And it was especially weird because the building is 100% empty besides the one IT guy was there, and so it was just me, no one there. And so it was a weird deja vu kind of thing, because it was like coming back to a place that I haven't been in a long time, and my only memory of it is on interview day, which is a hell of a time. But then also no one being there, and I sort of just stood outside the room. It's a room with glass doors so I could look into it, and just sort of stared at it for a little bit. And it's weird, man. I think back, and at the time, I never would have thought that I would be here. And I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I interviewed on September 30th. So it has been 1 year and 1 day since I interviewed for Duke Medical School. And here I am 1 year and 1 day later as a student. Wow. And it feels like such a long time, because obviously a ton of things have happened as far as the pandemic, graduating, a whole nother semester, a lot more interviews, all that kind of stuff. But wow, it's something where I look back and I am just immensely thankful that it's there's few things in my life, and I think it's unfortunately maybe a not a common occurrence for everyone, that you sort of get to have something come true that you only dreamed of. And I think it's interesting that there's sort of two reactions to that on both sides of there's the imposter syndrome reaction of where oh my gosh, I must have got in by mistake, how'd I deserve to get in here? And then there's the other end of sort of survivorship bias, of where obviously there was never any doubts. I was meant to be here. There was no chance I ever was not going to be here. How could I have ever thought I wasn't going to get in? And I definitely am totally in between those, of where I feel like I earned my spot here, but also I am beyond lucky to have gotten in. That while I'm in the category of people that earn my spot here, I think there is a very, very much larger category of equally qualified people, and of that large pool of equally qualified people, there is a significant aspect of just good fortune that got me here. And so I'm just sort of taking a moment of being thankful for my life, and being thankful to be here. And I was wondering if I'd have some sort of thought of where wow, if I could go back in time 1 year and 1 day to my interviewing self, would I tell myself oh, calm down, everything will work out, like it'll be okay, you don't have to stress, you'll get in, kind of thing. And I don't think I would do any of that. I think my worries of not getting in to Duke, but like beyond that, my worry of not getting into medical school anywhere are, they weren't accurate, that I think I worried too much, but I wouldn't say they were like unfounded. And there's a little bit of, I'm so thankful for how things worked out, I wouldn't want to change anything. I wouldn't want to risk anything being different. That I'm thankful for the journey. I'm thankful for everything that went in to me being in the position I am today, and I'm thankful for all the people that helped me along the way. So I don't think I would change anything, and I don't think I would want anything to be different. And that's like just a really deep satisfaction with life to be able to have. That in 1 year, I wouldn't change anything. There were some great things, there were some terrible things, but in 1 year and 1 day, I wouldn't change it because I'm so thankful for the result. So that's, I guess, my message and encouragement to you is if you're thankful for your life, which I think is a good thing to be, even if not everything's perfect, not everything's the way you want it to be, that you should take that thankfulness and extend it to the journey. And trust that even though maybe terrible obstacles have been in your way and you've had to experience some terrible things, that since they were part of the journey and you're thankful for the person you are today and the position you are today, that you have to be thankful for everything that got you there. And even those terrible moments and that stress and those worries, they helped get you there, whether you wanted them to or not. So be thankful, be grateful, have gratitude, and take time to intentionally be grateful and intentionally think about how thankful you are for every step along the journey. I am really thankful for where I am today, and I'm thankful for my interview day that was just over 1 year ago. But yeah, if you want to hear more about my ramblings and reflections, make sure to subscribe, and I'll be doing a video probably of more in depth of my interview experience. And I actually did film a video, I think it was the night after my interview, of my immediate reflections on Duke that I'll be posting eventually, so gotta be subscribed if you're interested in that. As always, like the video if you like the video, dislike the video if you dislike the video. Any questions, comments, or concerns, I'll read and respond to every single comment down below. Until next time, don't be ordinary, go be great.